Hello and welcome to the second part of this episode of Story Behind the Story on Law and Order with me, Glenn Costa. Now, just before the end, I was speaking to Shankar about the competence of our police. One, second thing I am saying, you go to the police station, how many of them know how to talk to people? ते जाणा ते उलोवपाक हा कित्याक गेला तूं अरे यो ब्लडी ब्लिडिंग हे सायडीन दुखता ते सायडीन बरो मार पडला एक्सिडेंट जाला कित्याक गेला रे हिंगा तूं कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर मरे ती कितें तेचे उलय मरे नाल्यार हें ती काबार कर दिस द वे टू टॉक शिकोय मार तांकां उलोवपाक नको ते इतले पयशे आतां स्कुलिंग आनी स्किल दिवपाक हेका पोलीस स्किलिंग दिया मरे कित्याक दिना
एक्चुअली आता तू सांगला ते खरें ते जेन्ना आमी पुलीस स्टेशनान वयता जाता कितें जाणा मेन म्हटल्यार तांकां पब्लीक रिलेशन कशें बिल्ड करपाचें ते खबर
शिका मरे ते व्हडले प्रॉब्लेम काय
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द पीआय ऑफ दॅट पुलीस स्टेशन तेकाच पयली आपली एरिया सारकी खबर नासता की बाबा खंय चल्ला आनी कितें चल्ला ते हेतूकूच पयली तांकां अकाउंट बाबा खंयसून कितें येवपाचें आहा न्हू ते पयली तेंचो तो पयली हिशोब आसता त्याच्या उपरांत मागीर कितें जाता तें जावं आतां तुमी कशें म्हटलें की पयलींचे जे हवालदार आसले तांकां सगळे बीट कॉप्स आसलेले तांकां सगळो फूल डेटा आसतालो की बाबा कोण क्रिमिनल कोणाचे मायंडसेट कशें ते ईच एंड एवरीवेर तांकां खबर आसतालें की कोण खंय रावता कितें पूण आयज जर पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार हेंचे कडेन डेटाच ना आतां म्हयन्यान ते टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशन म्हणून करतात कितें पूण तितले करून सुद्दां हेंचे कडेन डेटा नासता सो आयज म्हाज्या हिसपान जाल्यार पुलीस सिस्टम जी आहा कितें वयल्यान ती सकयल मेरेन ती सगळी कॉम्प्रोमायज जाल्लेली सिस्टम आसा म्हणून तो हवालदार जो कॉन्स्टेबल तो सारकें काम करपाक पावना आनी ईच एंड एवरीवेर देर इज पॉलिटिकल इंटरफियरन्स बारीकशी सुद्दां केस जाली जाल्यार पॉलिटिकल इंटरफियरन्स आसता म्हणून पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर पुलीस सुद्दां सारके रितीन काम करपाक पावना
आय डोंट एग्री फुल्ली
कितें नो हे म्हाजे
अरे यू आर देयर इन द पुलिस स्टेशन यू हैव अ बाइक दोतर यू जस्ट एग्री और डिसएग्री विथ मी यू हैव अ बाइक यू आर अ पुलिसमैन you are a bloody you don't know your own area
no see I'll tell you
how it is possible ते bloody झोपडी रावल्या झोपडी प्रॉपर्टी माझी आणि त्राजन जोडटा माझे प्रॉपर्टीचे झोपडीर पोलिसीक खबर ना
no
go उडे मरे you go to high court to demolish all this you agree with me it's not their job once again
political interference
yeah agreed it was always there
it was
always there
but yes. See ultimately if under the influence of political force if PI takes an action or misaction on behalf, he has to be tomorrow when the court is not given.
Yeah, it's not
so
they
are not afraid. They are not afraid.
So many people have lost the job.
I myself and Rama Kankundkar have experienced that.
See, I understand. See, it's not that the ill things are not happening, bad things are not happening. But when it comes to defending it in court, he is on his own.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if derogation of duty, he will suffer the consequences. He will not be able to say that no, so and so had called me, therefore I did it. That is not a defense. If you have not acted in accordance with law, tomorrow there will be nobody to support you. The policeman, the best thing that police or any government has to do is to work in accordance with law. He doesn't have, he may not get a bad plum posting, but at least he will have a better lifestyle, he will have a satisfaction at the end of the day and career progression also. See, these things acting political pressure that was there in 1992.
always there they
they were always there.
Better cops now quality of cops I don't know
another point which you are making in 80s and all everybody knew. See, that time has gone.
No, see, now they have technology. They have been given SOPs. They are not following the I know the SOPs that the cops are supposed to follow. They are not following. See, I am aware. Greed beat सगळे आहा त्यांच्याकडे.
Correct. So therefore structured system well
are there are not being implemented.
Correct. So that is what I am telling you. Although initially आम्ही जे start केले पण the start is at that place. Putting every structure in its place, only then it will. So आम्ही आता 4-5 police officeranची नावा घेतली. See, they are going to retire and go. What happens to the system? So the system has to be well oiled, not the person. Persons will come and go.
Francis.
So that's what I will write.
I agree with you. I fully agree with you.
I'll tell you why I blame the Home Minister. I give examples of political interference in a positive way and political interference in a negative way. Okay. Right? Like you were saying earlier, at opposite your house, you stay on in Taligaon, opposite your house on
opposite
ground.
No, every ground in Taligaon.
Every ground in Taligaon, these boys are sitting. Right?
Drinking.
When we go and question these boys, asking कित्याक बसले ना आता बाहेर गेल्लो थिंगा केटरिंगाच्या कामाक गेल्लो शिफ्टार येयला आता मातसो बसला and
drink music
that's exactly what मागीर थिंगा देवरान परतून वचत जाल्यार थिंगा बियरी घेवन बसल्या म्युझिक वाजयता आनी बीट कॉप भोंवता पूण कांय जायना कित्याक
पुलीस बसता थिंगा पळय थोडे
वय पुलीस व्हॅन भोंवता पूण कांय जायना कित्याक
पुलीस बसता बियरी घेवन थिंगा ते सगळे हितून
ना पुलीस दॅट हांवें पळोवंक ना पुलीस बसलेले पळोवंक ना पूण पुलीस भोंवता आनी त्या भुरग्यांक कांय म्हणना कित्याक जाल्यार पुलिसेक ना ते बाबुशाचे मागीर फोन येता बाबुशाचे भुरगे म्हणून दिस इज कॉल्ड इनएक्शन ड्यू टू पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएन्स डायरेक्टली दे से बाबुशाचे भुरगे ना ते बाबुशाचे हेजे ते भुरगे आनी ते सो बेसिकली बिकॉज तेणे पोसून दवरल्या तांकां थिंगा बियरी दिता रातभर बसोंक सो मागीर पुलीस म्हणटा आमी कितें करूं कितें करूं आमी
बाबूशी नॉट द एमएलए ऑफ तालिगांव
ना पूण बाबुशाचे भुरगे खूंय बसोंक जाता न्हू वास्कोय बसोंक जाता कळना न्हू See, that is the political interference. Now I'll give you a positive political interference. Spirit of Goa is going on. Today is the third day of Spirit of Goa. This is one of the first times that I've seen in Goa in the festival. There are about 4 bouncers the whole festival. There are 30 cops over there. Now this is positive political influence. NZ Vegas, who's the MLA of Benalim, has said Sarkar is funding that festival. It's a government of Goa tourism festival, right? He said, "Amka bouncer nakats. Bouncers don't know how to deal with people. Worthy uniform people in their uniform need to be there. 40 policemen are there. The event is going off very, very smoothly. Police are posted at the backstage. The traffic is moving smoothly. Everything is moving smoothly because the MLA himself is standing over there telling the PI that I want extra force on this day. I want this to be managed. I want that to be managed. You don't need bouncers. You don't need anybody. The police is doing a fantastic job. Why? Because the political will of NZ Vegas in Benalim. Whereas in
what he says?
Well, I agree. See, what he says is correct. These bouncers and all is because I will tell you, when Manohar Parrikar was the chief minister, I have taken it up officially writing about this.
The word bouncer.
At that time, it was not bouncer.
One minute,
I'm coming to that now.
Sorry.
At that time there was no bouncer, but there used to be security.
Security.
So in the name
agencies are there security.
Yeah. And why you require security? To settle civil disputes. You come there, put security there, I cannot enter into my own property. Please understand. And the police are part of that. In those days I'm talking, yeah.
Okay.
Now the question we are trying to make is, Dr. spoke about 250 convictions. What is the conviction? Out of those 250 convictions, 221 are Marka boogies. They are convictions. Please, they are convictions.
Okay, let's
1 minute. No, let me finish that.
I will not interfere with it, but till date in Goa, Matka Buki has to go in the jail and face a consequence.
Not convicted.
Never get convicted.
Wow.
Never ever get convicted. He does not know that.
1 minute.
If you want, I'll give you the. I have a breakup of the. If you want, I have a breakup of the.
Give me how many Matka.
There is no single of Matka.
So that only shows that Matka is going on.
Matka is going on.
He's confirming.
You require me to confirm.
That's what now he's trying to tell us. Wait. Another thing, 1 minute. Wait.
मटकाचे काय पावले आम्ही?
Wait. Then conviction is that, and if there is no conviction.
No conviction.
Okay,
Matka is no conviction.
I'll just talk on this conviction.
Let me. Then he said a police officer, actually once it goes to court, 100 strictures passed against the police by the court. You will see 90 people of those officers promoted. I challenge him to bet on this. And we have a debate on this only, on facts. On serious crimes, when strictures are passed by the court, what has happened? One salary cut off, one increment cut off. I will show you out of 100 strictures, 90 are promoted.
I'll give you an example. Conviction rate, if you talk about serious crimes, like sir said, the conviction rate for these about 200 odd cases is 96%. But for example, if you take cyber crimes, the conviction rate is 35%. Okay. Now let's talk about conviction rate, for example, in land grab cases. In 3 years, 708 land grab cases have been reported. FIR कितले झाले? ते कोणच सांगो ना. 708 cases reported.
I will give you.
ना, charge sheet 47 झाल्या.
FIR 57, charge sheet 47.
FIR 57, charge sheet 47. 708 cases of land grabbing. Why are those FIR?
Many have been joined together.
This I will tell you because I know this.
Okay. Now let me talk about the courts, like tippany on this entire thing. In this Vasco Marathi murder case, right? The judge said very clearly that Goa police has failed and done a miserable job. The judge said that they could not establish motive. They did not do an identification parade of the culprits, and they are relying solely on evidence of CCTV footage, which is grainy CCTV footage. Now, after the judge said that, what action was taken by the CM? सीएमान कितें केलें?
DGP has to take action against that investigating of the IO.
Home department is with him. No, he should have taken action against it. In Mandre, there is one Delhi gentleman who has mowed down a Goan woman. ती मेली बावडी त्या मेल्या उपरांत त्या मांद्रेचे पुलीस तेका VIP कारण भोंवडायता. तेका कितें एक्शन केलें सीएमान? कितें सस्पेंड जाला तो? कितें इन्क्वायरी जाले तेजेर? Now who is to blame? If you don't blame the CM for this mess, tell me who is to blame? The only person that I want to blame is the Home Minister, he should have taken action on this Mandre policeman. No, तेका AC गाडयेन बसोन भोंवडायता ती. आमची गोंयकार मेले तेका कांयच पडलेलें ना. What is this nonsense? Somebody has to take the blame at the end of the day. Otherwise, leave the damn post. The CM sits on the home department. He sits on the education department. 61 schools shut down. He sits on PWD department. People are drinking sewage water in Taligaon. Every damn department that he sits on is going to the dogs completely. And when
why are you criticizing dogs? One second, I need to go in for a short break. I think I need to go in for a short break. Keep watching. This is getting interesting now. Hello and welcome back. Now this has gone a little actually, but it's a more holistic sort of a thing, because everybody's been talking about various small issues, all regarding law and order. One is like the investigation, second is detection, first is intelligence, then is investigation in case the crime happens, then detection, then after your charge sheet, and then judicial, everything. So here, even if one small point shakes, the whole thing goes. So it looks like there are always, bad apples everywhere, especially and up till and including the top. See, nothing, no system, no organization, nothing works up until the leadership is good. So if the leadership in the police is good, DIG, DGP levels, SPs, the lower people will walk properly. If you are fullness or सारखे ना फाटल्यान जो तो वांगडे वयतलेच. शंकर बाब, I give it to you.
आता तुम्ही सांगले की फुडले जॉब जर सारखे ना ते फाटले जॉब वाकडे वयतले, तेच आमचे म्हणणे आसा की आयज गोयचो सीएम सारको ना.
IPS ऑफिसर
IPS ऑफिसर असले सुद्धा न्हू जाल्यार आयज जे चल्ला न्हू, आयज जी डिपार्टमेंटान दादागिरी चल्ल्या न्हू, हांव सांगता तशेंच जावपाक जाय. ईच एंड एवरीवेअर, इवन इन TCP वी हॅव सीन. सो आयज जेन्ना सीएम सारको ना न्हू म्हणून आयज ही सगळी परिस्थिती. टू टेल यू फ्रँकली, आयज आतां फ्रांसीस बाबान सांगला की आयज जे चल्ला मेजर प्रॉब्लम आमचे आहा ते गोयचे राजकारण आणि गोयचे बुरशे राजकारण, जेका दिशात ना, ती वाकडे दिशेन वचपाक लागलेले आहा सारखे.
दिशा म्हणजे विजन म्हणटा.
हय, विजन कितें तेका आयज जाता कितें. आयज जो बाबडो कोण सादो मनीस जर न्याय मागपाक पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर वयता की बाबा म्हाज्या वांगडा हो अन्याय जाला म्हणून, जाल्यार ते पुलीस आयकोंक सोदिना. कित्याक आयकोंक सोदिना? तर तेंचे वयले टॉप बॉसीस आहा न्हू, कितें तेंचो भंय ना तेंकां. आयज भंय ना म्हणून हें चल्लां न्हू सगळें. आयज हांव तुका सांगूंक सोदता की रेप रेप ऑन मायनर्स हे जे केसीस आसले हे गोंयान आमी केन्ना आयकोंक नासलेले, पूण रेप ऑन मायनर्स आयज इतले वाडले कितें की आयज आमकां एवरी 3 म्हयन्यान 4 म्हयन्यान हे पळोवपाक मेळटा. आनी बायलांचो अत्याचार जाल्यार विचारपाची आनी गरजूच ना. आनी तेतून मागीर हांवें उदूय म्हटलां की गँग रेप जालो आनी पुलीस स्टेशनार कंप्लेन करपाक जाल्यार तुका खंय हात लायलो, हें केलें तें केलें. लास्ट टायम मारगांव सुद्दां आमी पळयलेलें आसा हें. सो आयज एक्चुअली पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार होम मिनिस्ट्री फेल जाल्लेली आसा. जेन्ना क्लासीचो मॉनिटरूच सारको ना न्हू जाल्यार ती भुरगीं कंट्रोलान उरची ना. तो ही परिस्थिती आयज गोंयची जाल्लेली आसा. सो हांव जाल्यार फूल सिस्टमाक हे ब्लेम करता, गव्हर्मेंटाक ब्लेम करता. कित्याक गव्हर्मेंटूच आयज पळय कशें जाल्लेलें आहा. सीएम म्हणटा कितें, तूं कर रे तुका जाय तें, तूं कर रे तुका जाय तें. आपल्याक ही खुर्ची जाय, म्हाजी खुर्ची बरे भशेन सांबाळून उडोवंक जाय. आनी आतां फ्रांसीस बाबान म्हटलें तेजे कडेन जे डिपार्टमेंटां आहा न्हू, ती टोटल फेलियर सगळी डिपार्टमेंटां गोंयच्या सीएमा कडेन इन्क्लुडींग होम डिपार्टमेंट. आयज हांव जर सपोज त्या खुर्चेचेर बसता, एक एक्झाम्पल दिता जाल्यार हांव, गोवा इज अ टायनी लिटल स्टेट, आमकां कंट्रोल करपाक व्हडलेशें कांय न्हू हें. आयज जर गोंय जर आमी जर कंट्रोल करपाक शकना सपोज, जाल्यार तुमी विचार करा महाराष्ट्रा बीन ते पुलीस कशें कंट्रोल करता आसतले ते. सो आयज आमचो होम मिनिस्टर सारको ना म्हणून ही परिस्थिती जाल्लेली आहा. आयज लग्नाक जी बायलां वयतात न्हू तेंचे मंगळसूत्र सेफ ना, कित्याक चेन स्नॅचिंग इतली वाडलेली आसा सारकी, आनी पुलीस हे चेन स्नॅचरांक धरपाक जायना हेंकां. प्रॉब्लम ते जाल्लेले आसा. सो आयज करपाक जाय जाल्यार सगळें जाता, जायना
अर्ली मॉर्निंग गर्ल वाज स्नॅच्ड अर्ली मॉर्निंग.
हे कंट्रोल करपाक जाय जाल्यार जाता, पूण ते आमच्या पॉलिटिशियनांक जाय जालें. आता तुम्ही म्हणटले कितें पुलीस डिपार्टमेंट डीआयजी कडे काय ना सर ते आयज सगळे जे कितें आहा ते सीएम आपल्या कंट्रोलान घेवन बसलेलो आहा, इन्क्लुडींग ऑल द पॉलिटिशियन्स, सगळ्यांक कंट्रोलान घेवन बसोन तो आयज गोंय चलयता आनी चुकीच्या अर्थान गोंय चलयता, म्हणून आयज हो क्रायम वाडलेलो आसा. नाल्यार आयज म्हाज्या हिसपान जाल्यार आयज मेरेन सिद्धीनायकाचे क्रिमिनल्स कोण आहा न्हू ते सापडटले आसले आनी सुलेमान सिद्दीकी लोकांपासून भायर धांवचो नासलेलो. कित्याक सांग आयज हेंच्यांनी पळय कितें आहा, आमचे आयज गव्हर्मेंटाचे फायल्स गव्हर्मेंट डिपार्टमेंटांसून गायब जातात आनी कोण गायब करता तो सुद्दां मेळना. एक न्हू 2 फावटी जाले. कितें आयज लँड ग्रॅबिंग केसीस इतले वाडलेले आहा, आतां तेणी म्हटलें की इतले केसीस जाले, तेजेर सिरियस एक्शन कितें आहा तेजेर एक्शन बिक्शन कांयच ना. सो आयज हांव जाल्यार फुल्ली ब्लेम करता गोंयच्या चीफ मिनिस्टराक, जो गोंय सांबाळपाक टोटली फेल जाल्लो आसा, पर्यावरण सांबाळपाक फेल जाल्लो आसा, लॉ अँड ऑर्डर सांबाळपाक फेल जाल्लो आसा. ईच अँड एव्हरीवेअर तेचे कडेन जे डिपार्टमेंट आहा टोटल फेलियर, आनी हो जबाबदार आसा लॉ अँड ऑर्डर कोलॅप्स जावपाक गोंयांत.
The sound of now taking the politics out of it, it looks as if this is a perception. See, I am not saying that the ministers and the CM are doing good work. I am not getting involved into that. But you think this is the perception because you also on this side of the fence. You are also on this side of the fence. Sorry, Trajan, but you are you've got your legs on both sides of the fence, so as to say. Is this the perception you feel, or is this a one-sided perception? तुमचे इथून about what's happening in the state? I think we should
see, in fact, Angaslet panelist, and I am not here to blame anybody.
No, we're not blaming.
I am going to
each one's opinion, yeah.
defend or support Chief Minister or Home
Anybody,
Minister. But now you have said when it comes to 96.67% detection rate, the credit has to go to police. But whatever the urlal 3% त्याचे blame CM
Good point.
What kind of this logic
Absolutely.
is this now? Siddhi, if the crime has gone undetected, CM has to be blamed, and 96% कोणाचे credit झाला, but 250 conviction झाला, police will take the credit of it.
That is a point.
This doesn't
like it or not.
See,
yes.
you will have to see what is to be the detection rate. 20 years back, it is to be 60% to 70%. 80% केन्ना पावत नाशिल्लो. That has increased to 96%. This is a march in the right direction. Now, is that enough? Nobody says. Does CM have to think about the department, more effects, run it even more effectively, provide more police personnel, give them proper training, take action,
training,
provide more, provide
training and technology.
In fact, I am saying if those who have misbehaved, police officer who are misbehaved, एक hotline असपाक जाय त्यांची कंप्लेन करपाक आनी त्याचे सिरियस फॉलोअप जावपाक जाय. देर हॅज टू बी अ प्रॉपर जसो कॉल सेंटरान नंबर दिल्लो आसता पळय 108 कसो आकांताचो, तसो पुलिसाचे ग्रीवन्स एक नंबर येवपाक जाय. एक 108 आसता जसो कितें तूं वॉट एवर नंबर इट मायट बी, एंड एक्शन शूड बी टेकन फॉर डिफॉल्ट. इफ अ पर्टिक्युलर पर्सन इज नॉट सीन ऑन द बीट फॉर लॉंग टाइम, let police call, let his superior go and check whether that person is there or not. This mechanism government has to put, and being the chief minister, being the home minister, he has to put that.
That's his job, basically.
There is no doubt about it. For any step, good step in reformation, whoever it might come, whether it is opposition, common people, if a suggestion like this comes, which goes to improve the police force, it must be looked into, and there is lot of scope. खूप काम करपासारखे आसा हांगासर. There are so many fields which are unexploited, lot including making more finance available. तितले जाय तितले पैसे that has to be made up. Good technology, provide them with more effective and better vehicles, give good training, ड्रोन सर्वेलिजन्स, सीसीटीव्ही कॅमेराज त्या फाटी एकदा आम्ही 2-4 प्रोग्राम केले. अमके लाख अमके कोटी म्हणतात, पण एक खंय सीसीटीव्ही काम केलं
1 crore they spent for CCTV.
So therefore this accountability is what is required, and to that extent the honorable chief minister or whoever it is has to look into it. There is no doubt about it.
See, Shankar Bab raised the question. Land grabbing is किती झाला experience?
He'll tell you about the land grabbing.
Who will tell you?
What
he will tell me? I'm telling him. Tell him to listen to me now.
Okay.
In 2014, I had filed a case of land grabbing by the then tourism minister of the BJP, and I got a court order to say
That's Porori.
that's
Sukur.
yeah. This at Serula company that way.
Yeah.
The shops are still closed till today.
Yeah.
Please understand. The order was very clear from the High Court that the minister misused his power and usurped the land.
Yes.
and therefore criminal proceedings should start.
Not started.
1 minute, I have started, don't think.
I
Yesterday I have written a letter again to the PI Purvari. Their argument is we have challenged it. I mean, there is no stay if we have challenged it. This simple thing they are playing. This is, 1 minute, I am coming to the point.
Please go ahead.
If you see the land grabbings have taken place very vigorously after that. When a tourism minister, where the highest court of the land has said, yes, this man is done, not a single opposition MLA at that point of time raised his voice and demand for his resignation.
Now he is raised. Now opposition is raised. Now
Nobody.
Only at that time. Now also
That
it is raised.
time, the Purori MLA was asking for a house committee. I got an order. People were silent, all sitting. So when you have elected representatives, they are saying political interference, he is saying political interference. You are not taking action against the one senior minister in the cabinet.
What's the opposition doing? They should have been doing headlines. No,
They should have all walked up from the assembly and made a hangama.
not happened.
Never happened. You show me where it has happened. So if this is the case, what you are expecting of land grabbing action to be taken? Tell him to first answer this. This is the first land grabbing case which is asserted by
was there at that time.
वेगळी गोष्ट म्हणजे see we started with land grabbing and he is talking about some one complaint which has
I am not talking of an order
Are
of the High Court.
if something wrong has happened, it has happened. Nobody is supporting it. I am not.
So,
I am not.
Nobody, neither opposition nor ruling.
I am not blaming you alone. You win.
But as far as
You go to
land
Madras,
grab,
get that thing.
as far as land grab is
Police
concerned,
will take action. What action?
as far as land grab is concerned, actually see.
Is he prepared to challenge the strictures are not acted upon?
No, Baba, we are not talking about that. We are talking about land grab. As far as land grab cases is concerned, SIT has been formulated, and for the first time in China, ED in the arrest caliber, people have remained in jail for over 12 months to 18 months.
Yeah.
I have handled those cases, each one of them. Now, each and every property that has been involved in the land grab has been attached. Few have been already being returned to the rightful owner. See, as far as the land grab is concerned, government is doing a very good job. Is it sufficient? No, more can be done about it. Then nobody says that. But as far as land grab is concerned, out of those
Start from your leader, from the party.
42 complaints have been clubbed together and SIT has been formed, and in each of those 42 separate cases have been clubbed. And
But what is the use of that when you are not taking action against the order of the highest court of the land?
see that and this has got no connection. You ask this question.
How is it not connection?
No, that's a different. Wait.
The court has determined and upheld that he has reserved the land.
Correct. This is different.
And that also uses official power.
This SIT is for private land.
Agreed.
Sold and resold.
Serua Community also is private land. It's not your land. It's not government land. It's not government land. It's a private organization. Okay. My question is, you take action on where the court has already passed order and not challengeable.
Okay, I'm sure if he can do something about it, he'll do. Please.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
As far as
By the way, the story was broken by me.
as far as
You get entry if you do that.
as far as thank you so much. As far as land grab is concerned, it is one of very good investigation that has been conducted by the police as well as other enforcement department, and to a large extent a greater good will have. But I am not saying this is sufficient or no, nothing
Not
more can be done.
yeah.
See, are you telling me that after this there will be no land fraud ever? No, there is no guarantee that there. So we need to do more. See, that's why I was telling you, scientific investigation. We have फुडें जावपाक जायना जाल्यार आमी कितें करपाचें हाचेर steps घेवप हे more important आसा. So, land grab is one small thing. We are basically talking about the law and order situation, which is a much larger issue.
Yes.
And I feel there are a lot of positives.
Especially Suleiman Siddiqui.
There also, see, Suleiman Siddiqui पळून गेला पळय तो CCTV कॅमेराचेर कसो गेला ते सगळें दिसता ताचेर.
But that has to be spoken about. That is amazing.
So
That is like the second coming, man.
Correct. It can't be done. It can't be done in 1 or 2 minutes. But again, everything if you want to blame on the
No,
chief
but
minister, that will
finish
not
this
work.
land grabbing. Let's.
I am saying that the things are moving in the right direction. थोड़ा है, थोड़े की जरूरत है. आणि बरेच कितें करपाक मेळटा.
We'll have to see.
I'd like to respond to this. What the chief minister, like he said, everything can't be blamed on him. I would like to congratulate the chief minister on something. One thing that he does right is, his publicity and PR is brilliant. He knows how to pick and choose needles from a haystack and publicize them. 109 cases of heinous crimes, he will show 96% rate of conviction and tom that like nobody's business. होकोत ते दाखोवपाचे फेलियर्स आहा फेलियर्स आहा ते बाकीचे दाखोवपाचेच न्हू
and
we are doing it.
Good. Shankar Bab, 10 seconds. If he's going to do that, then like, what is, we will go out of our.
I'm doing it, but we are doing it.
Yeah, Shankar Bab 10 seconds, and Trajan, you have 5 seconds.
आता आमच्या एडवोकेट सरान सांगले तशें हांव म्हणटा तो खूप बरें करपाक शकता, फक्त तेचे विजन बरें आसपाक जाय, तेणी विचार करून
Intent, not vision.
हय.
Vision आसा, intent has to be.
Intent ते बरें आसपाक जाय आनी म्हाजे हिसपान जाल्यार तो जर बरें करूंक सोदता जाल्यार तेका प्लॅटफॉर्म बरें आसा, कित्याक सांग डिपार्टमेंट इज केपेबल. फक्त आयज पळय हांव तुमकां पॉलिटिकल इंटरफिरन्स कित्याक म्हणटा,
I agree with
बारीकशे केसीक हांवें एक्सपिरियन्स केला म्हणून सांगता फोन येता. That means
Head constable cannot be transferred here without phone call. तू ते सोडून दी.
कितले पुलीस सस्पेंड झाले, कितले टर्मिनेट झाले न्हू, तेचेर तुमकां कळटलें हेंच्यांनी एक्शन कितें घेतल्या ती.
5 seconds.
The collapse of the system is very clear.
Collapse, it will not allow it to collapse.
They are not taking action against a court order against their own senior member.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
land grab
Baba,
matter.
that guy is gone, is over.
He may go. Land is gone. Land is there only.
Okay, now anyway, lots of points have come up. Law and order. One thing that I agree, disagree, whatever. Ultimately, whatever happens, however, leadership is going to be blamed. So whoever is there are. We have got X, Y, Z ministers in every department. If there is a failure, the person in charge of that ministry is responsible, whether he likes it or he makes 10 speeches, 10, 15 speeches, PR blitz, can't fayda na, responsible on ground that, and ultimately in charge of everybody is the chief minister. Law and order is something that if Goa has to survive as Goa, we have to look into it. We have to look into investigation, we have to look into structure, we have to look into conviction, we have to look into cases getting over within a period of time. All these strictures that nobody follows. If not, we will have a big problem in Goa, and we don't want to be like many states in north. This is what the people of Goa and the people who vote for the politicians should think before they vote next time. I'm Glenn Costa on Story Behind the Story. Keep watching.